Okay, well, I guess one, I don't know if anyone's watching. If someone is watching, please say something in the respective chat that you are in. Because I think maybe our internet went out. Okay, Never Knows Best is here and says hi. Okay, so right now you should be seeing the technical difficulties I am error screen. Hopefully that is the case. And I will have to reload Aerobiz. Boy. Off to a flying stop today. Oh, hush, I know. Okay. Let's see if this works now. It is storming outside, so that could be why I'm having, I think what I'm having, connection issues, but maybe I'm not having connection issues. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess the good news is we didn't get far before we lost. Alright. Tokyo again. Almost... Korean Air came up again. Hi, Karu. Fortunately, Karu, you have not missed much. You missed me having a moment. But the moment is over. We are going to go here in just a moment. So, last time we played, all the names got changed to Gundam Wing-ish stuff. I am so loud, or well, I'm not loud. The game is loud, I think. I'm probably not loud because I'm having to talk over, fans and HVAC and everything because it is hot in here. So take off all your clothes. No, I'm not doing that. I know I'm pantsless Wookiee, but the game is kind of loud, yee. Okay. We'll fix, maybe. We'll turn the game down a little bit because I can't really turn myself up because otherwise you're just going to hear... So. Anyway. Here we go. Back to the right channel. The right channel. There we go. Alright, so let's change names. Guess I should call this Winter Airlines again. I mean, it's worked well so far. We had a second place finish and a first place finish so far. And I would call anything that's in the top half, that's a win. So right now we're 2-0 on Aerobiz. Now we have London, Vancouver, and Seoul. Well, I know what this one's gonna be. And yes, it is related to Gundam Wing. Fashionably late with Taco Bell. Very nice. Alright, so London, I don't know, Tea Time Airlines, I guess. And Korean? Well... They're going to be our designee for this game. And they shall be Air Nile. So that's who we've got playing tonight. Air Nile will be crushed. Yes, yes indeed. Yes, they will. Sorry, we're having trouble. Okay. We're having troubles. Okay. Let me just get out of some things here. Okay, we are ready. Other than changing colors, because, you know, winter. Gotta get that pink on. All the others are fine. Air Nile is green as they have been, so... If you can get to Taco Bell and try their pineapple drinks, do it. Especially the pineapple whip one. Pineapple whip does sound pretty good. Alright, so we're in April 1985. Ocean starts us off. Ocean headed up by Mark Hildreth, we'll say. Air Nile gets an early start. And now it's our turn. Congratulations on your promotion to CEO. Yeah, thanks, you know. I mean, my dad died and that's how I got it, but okay. Our goal is to expand operations to every region and gain the #1 market share in 4 regions within 20 years. Be careful, if financial losses continue for a year, you'll go bankrupt. Let's go get them. We'll be the best airline in no time at all. I wouldn't say mysterious circumstances, but yeah. Alright, so we start out... Wow! We've got a ton of slots all around Japan. We can fly into Beijing right away. Catcher would never do such a thing like killing his father to become CEO of a multinational airline. Not at all. Alright, so let's get some other places here. Oh. Let me pick the right icon. That would help. Oh, we've got Brad Crawford again. And then we've got 3 others that we'll need to think up of names for. None of them really is a Brenda. But Brad is here. We could fly into Seoul, which is where Air Nile is located. We'll probably set that up here shortly. But first off, let's get some slots in Beijing. 9 months for negotiations. Oh, I see why. The relations in the top right-hand corner. Not very happy. Alright. Well, we can't make money if we don't have any routes, so... let's start by flying into Air Nile's backyard. Because of course we will. It's a 750-mile route, so... We just need a little puddle jumper for that one. We've got 13 slots. One plane has 7. We'll fill 7 of those slots. So I'd say let's do that. And we'll go a little bit below average to start out. A majestic winter plane takes off into the wild blue yonder. I gotta remember to turn that off, because otherwise that's gonna happen every time we open a new route. I just ended my turn. That's not what I wanted. I gotta remember the controls for this game. Animation off. Messages. Fast. Okay. Because I wasn't quite done. We need to get some spots in other continents. So I think our first stop should be in Australia. Or New Zealand. Let's go Australia. So Sydney. Six months for negotiation there. And then over in the US, let's go Honolulu. Six months for negotiations there. Okay. We'll leave one of our people there. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's open up another route. Ah, no. To Hong Kong. $1,810 miles. And this one will go a little bit over. Just a little over. Alright, so we've got 2 routes open. That's good. Let's do one more. Let's go to Guam. And this one will do up a little too. Now the one thing I know I do need to do is sell back some of these airport slots I know I'm probably not going to use, at least not right away. Pretty much anything in Japan, because those are really tiny flights. Those are going to be hard to make profitable. So let's go to Fukuoka. Oh, but Korean's got some, or Korean, Air Nile's got some slots there too. Let's hold off on that one. Sapporo or Osaka? Let's get rid of our ones in Sapporo. What about... And we'll get rid of the ones in Osaka. So if we open any domestic route, it'll be from Tokyo to Fukuoka. Probably won't go to Saipan. So that one slot can go back. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and open this up. Use one of my tiny puddle jumpers again. This one's going to be cheap. Because then I can also... Oh, not a regional hub. Try to think, which one of these is business? I want to buy a business. Okay, there we go. Let's look in Tokyo first. Which business venture will you purchase? Get an amusement park. Shuttle service. Catering service. A grand hotel. You know what? Yes, amusement park. Winterland will be a reality in 3 months. And I think that's the only other thing that I might want to do is look at airplanes. Even if we lose, as long as Air Nile also loses, we win. I see that. Yes, I would agree. I need a couple that have a lot of seats. Actually, you know what? Let's start with this guy. Because it's got a good moderate range. And it's pretty cheap. We'll get 6 of those. 3 months for delivery. Okay. We've already got 3 of the big mamas. Let's see what McDonnell Douglas has. Just that one. What about Airbus? Anything cool? A very efficient airplane. Mechanically sound. A little more expensive and not many seats though. That one's not terrible. And it's relatively inexpensive, so let's do that. We'll get 4 of those. Okay, that should do us for planes for a while. Budgets. Already all set at maximum. They know how I like it. Keep the planes in the air. Keep our name on the front of people's minds, and when the people come to us, make sure that they are taken care of. That's how you run a business. So I'd say that's pretty good. Well, let's see how many Air Nile has right now. I hit the wrong button again. I've done all of these things. Meeting is adjourned. Okay, bye. That's the one I wanted. Okay. Air Nile. Right now just has one route from Seoul to Bangkok. And no data on it because it just opened up. So already we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 routes. So we're beating them there. Well, if we play TKO one of these Jackbox times, we'll have to remember to drag Air Nile through all the mud. Alright, so let's see how everyone's... Oh, wow! Air Nile is in first place as far as profit is concerned. But we have more passengers, we have more cities in our network, and we still made money, not a whole lot. But, you know, at least we're not Tea Time, where they lost $3 million. We at least made 640 grand. Got a guy that could make their money disappear. Indeed. Yeah, because Tea Time and Mark Hildreth, neither one of them opened up any routes in this first quarter. So, I got a good feeling. And see, here's the ranking that counts, and we're number 1 there. So that's good news. The government of Algeria will be more closely aligned with the Western Bloc countries. Good for them. A new era of perestroika has come to the former Soviet Union. Wait, in '85, the Soviet Union was not former, it was a thing. Ocean has opened up their first route. You want an amusement park in Tokyo. Getting our planes delivered. All right. So our person there can buy another business, which I think is a good idea. This one in... You know what? Yes, in Seoul. We'll undermine Air Nile. We're not buying another amusement park, because that's going to take up a third of our money. But I think a city hotel would be good. Or a travel agency. Oh. That's a little under 1/10 of our money. But yeah, let's do it. Doing like airline announcements in Hero's voice. This is your captain. Put your tray tables up. We're landing. Just very brief to the point. No flowery language. Alright. So we're waiting on negotiations to wrap up. I'm gonna sell off this one slot we've got left here in Fukuoka. Try and boost our profit a little bit. Same in Seoul. At least for right now. And then in 3 months, we'll get 3 people back to expand the network. So that's good. Let's leave it as is. Air Nile ordered a bunch of planes. Oh, yikes! Oh! Oh! Profit-wise, that is... I don't want to say devastating, but man, that's 26 million down the drain. Again, good news. We still have the most passengers, which is what wins, but if we lose money 4 quarters in a row, it's over. I'm not quite sure what happened. Unless that amusement park is just going south really quickly, we may have to sell that back. Stop spending all your profit on tea. We got the travel agency. Oh, we just need to open some new routes, too. And we can do that now. And we shall. Karu, be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, interregional flights can't stop in minor cities. Well, I guess we're not going to Honolulu just yet. We've got to get a hub opened in North America first. So negotiation time. Crawford's still in Beijing. Anything can happen next Sunday. That's a whole week away, you know. Well, let's go to the Middle East. Let's negotiate. New Delhi, Baghdad, or Tehran. Yes, tomorrow is one of those holidays that people get off. Let's go. Let me see how cheap it is to open up flights here. And based on that is where we will pick a... Oh, I can't see because I don't have a hub. Iran, Iraq, or India? Let's go, India. Meantime, I guess I should probably make sure I'm not missing any chat messages elsewhere. Haha, oops. Can't even find my... video here. For some reason, I'm using a thing called Restream, and the chat is just not playing well with all of the different platforms I'm on. It's kind of weird. Anyway, enough behind the scenes chatter. Let's get back to the game. And this one is definitely going to be Mexico City. Okay. Let's take a look at our routes and see what's up. None of them are losing money, which is good. Okay, that one's new. And they're all, 100% passenger load. Tokyo to Fukuoka, we could probably raise the fare on. So let's do that. Just a little bit. I don't think there's much else we can do. Let me look at the businesses. That we have. Yeah, we're losing. There's where our losses are. It's on the amusement park. Whew. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Ugh, I don't even want to let it go one more quarter. Wintermart. Winterland was not a good idea, unfortunately. So at least we cut our losses early on that one. We should be back to a lot closer to profitability this quarter. There we go. Much better. In fact, we are on top of the profit board. Made 17 million. Mark Hildreth is running a pretty mean airline. He's making 15 million. Air Nilo's in third. So, not doing too shabby. Five slots in Beijing. New route time. Let's go to Beijing. Oh, that's an expensive one. Let's do 4, so we don't stress out the plane. And we'll just set that at average for right now. We got one more person to send out for negotiations. Maybe. Look at that other business we bought in travel agency. See, that one's making money. Not a whole lot. All of $5 million bucks, but hey, it's $5 million we didn't have. We really should have something in our home city, though, I feel. So not an amusement park, because that was just a cash loss. Let's try the Grand Hotel this time. Jeff the intern. Yes! That is Jeff the intern right there. Alright. And that's gonna do it for our turn. Oh, uh-oh. Ocean's getting into Mexico City. They're starting to get into South America. Seoul and Singapore. Seoul and Cairo. Interesting. Air Nile going to Cairo. They're going back to their home. North America is experiencing a boom in tourism, so we got to get on that real quick. More airport slots in Seoul. And here's what we stand. Air Nile crushing it in profit. And they have more passengers. Oh boy. Air Nile coming on strong. We are now in third place when it comes to profit. And we are second. So I should, you know, you might need to. They're beating us. We're now number 2 in Southeast Asia, so we got to get back on that. Let me find a cliff to yell for him from. All right. I'm gonna open up a regional hub in Sydney. Crawford. Do your thing. In the meantime, let's get some new routes here in Southeast Asia. Build up our passengers. Singapore or Bangkok? Let's go Bangkok. Actually, no, let's go Singapore. I changed my mind. Yeah, let's do Singapore. So the lady next to Jeff, her name is Rhonda. And the lady next to Brad is named Donna. Okay. I may actually have to write these down. So let's see. The lady next to Jeff, so that's Rhonda right there, who's not anywhere right now. And then that's Donna. Donna's in Singapore. So our girl in Mexico City. Yeah. Your girl in Mexico City, we'll give her a name when she comes back. Let's negotiate for... Let's negotiate for the Philippines. Nine months, yikes. Okay, that's fair. So we got Noin and Crawford. I mean, really, do you need anyone else other than Noin and Crawford? That's like two of the people that get shit done. So I think we're good. And since that's so profitable, let's get more of them. Need to bump that up to average, I think. Let's bump that up a little bit. If we lose to air, now I'm blowing up a space colony. I think the CEO will help you with that. All right, let's go with that. Vancouver's getting more airline slots. Why is Tokyo not expanding their airport? Alright, we did better. Still in third place profit-wise. But not too far off a second, which is good. We are in... Oh god, we're in last place when it comes to passengers. And that's the important one. All right, 5 slots in Mexico City. New route. Go! We can't fly there yet. You have to buy a plane that goes that far. 7,000 miles. Might have to do a kind of a two-way deal there, but we can go to LA. Get some of those sweet, sweet tourism dollars. Alright, so 9. Or was that 9? I don't remember now. We're gonna need some more slots in Sydney if we're gonna start there. And Brad, since you just got done there, All right. So in Sydney, oh, Air Nile's trying to get into our territory in Australia. Guam is currently the hotspot for tourists. Hey, that's good for us. Back up to second place in profits. And third place in passengers. So we're getting there. Yikes. Look at that number for Air Nile. Come on, negotiators. All right, let's go to... What do we got up here? Khabarovsk or Sapporo. We got Guam covered. Let's try and negotiate with Khabarovsk. It'll take a little while. The other thing is an ad campaign. We need to do one of those. There are no businesses in our Southeast Asian network to promote. I own business. Speaking of which, let's take a look at those real quick. Make sure we're not like just losing money on them. Grand Hotel in Tokyo. We're making money. 50% profit. That's not bad. Travel agency. Uh-oh. Not losing a lot. Only 5 million. So the Seoul travel agency is on notice. I may sell that back. But now that we're here in North America, or starting to get into North America, let's expand that. And we'll get 2 back next quarter. Still going for Guam. Good deal. All right. Looking at the numbers. Number 2 in profit. Number 3 in passengers. But we have the most cities in our network. Yeah, we have the most cities in our network. Man, Air Nile is almost tripling up on us. That is not good. Alright, need to open up... Actually, we need to get some more slots in Tokyo. None yet, Karu. Remember, we got 20 years to be number one. Air Nile could have something horribly disastrous happen to it. Hint, hint. And that's when we take advantage of it. There you go. Alright, I think it is time to call a meeting. Yeah, sure, conduct the meeting. Opening new routes. Sure, I will heed your advice. New Delhi and Bombay. LA and New York, yeah. Sydney and New Delhi. Huh, didn't think of that one. My pencil keeps cracking its lead. Tokyo and London, yeah, I figured that was coming. Okay, this pencil is jank. All of our flights are profitable. Yes. Tokyo and New Delhi. Use the B747-300. Tokyo and Sydney, number of planes. Fare might be too high. Tokyo to LAX. Up the fare. Ooh, that's not a very big profit. Tokyo and Beijing. Use the B757. Might need to buy some of those. And bump up the fare. I'm glad I was wrong on that one. Tokyo and Seoul also not making a ton of money. Hong Kong not making too much money either. We're just not making a ton of money on those. Bump up the fare. Tokyo and Singapore doing okay. B757 for a flight from Tokyo to Fukuoka? You're crazy. They really want me to get these 757s. I guess I'll have to take a look and see. Our plane holdings. I have the feeling that I got the message pretty clearly here that I'm going to need some more 757s. I did not catch that. Hold on. Need more MD-80s. It's like I'm making a shopping list for the grocery store. Let's pick up some MD-80s and some B757s. Catering in Tokyo. And that's it. I mean, that's just a little bit. Hold on just a second. My cat wants out of this sweltering room, and I don't blame her. Because it is... You know what? My fan is not on, and I hate for there to be, like, this loud jet engine in the background, but man, I am burning up. I can't do it anymore, guys. We're only halfway through the stream, and I'm already... Whew. Alright. So let's start out by buying planes. Seeing some MD-80s. Three. All right, let's take a look at this 757. It's only got 200 seats. Why should I use a 757 on all these flights? Other than, I guess, hey, maybe it's more seats than what I'm using. Hang on here. 1, 2. And then a 747-300. No. I need a big one. Or a couple more big ones. That's a big chunk of money, but boy do we need it. Okay. Let's do some adjustments here. First off, Tokyo to New Delhi. And then Tokyo to Sydney. Fewer planes. And lower the fare. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Tokyo to LA, bump up the fare. Tokyo to Beijing. Use the 757. And bump up the fare. Tokyo to Seoul. Use the 757 and bump up the fare. Tokyo to Hong Kong, bump up the fare. And then buy the catering. I can't buy the catering service. I don't have anyone available for the catering service. We'll do that next time. All right. Let's see how that works. I'd say it worked really well. And look at that. Number one in profit. Made a big 82 million this quarter. It's a tight race on passengers. We're in third, but not by that much. That number kind of scares me a little bit, but we're going to turn it around. We got our planes delivered. I'm actually going to sell off those 747-300s because I think we kind of outgrew those, and I can use the injection of dollars. Oh, no, not the 747-300. The ones that are like, yeah, 737-300. That's what I meant. And instead, I will get the 757 to kind of replace them. I think. I got 3 in reserve. Let's get the 767 instead. Alright. We good now. Let's buy a catering business. So that way we can serve only the finest teas on Winter Airlines flights. Yeah. Pretty penny. But I think it'll be worth it. Alright, so let's go over to North America. Let's start building that up a little bit. Get some airport slots going. Let's go to Toronto. And no one's flying to Houston yet, so let's go to Houston. LA to Honolulu. Honolulu. I think that'll do it. Because now the yearly numbers roll over. So that big 490,000 that Air Nile had will go away. And I think we'll be on a much better even footing. Oceania is experiencing a boom in tourism. Good for us. Oh, it looks close. It looks really close. Profit, number 1. Passengers, just barely number 3. Look at this. 138 for Air Nile, 129,700 for Tea Time, and 129,200 for us. We'll get it. I know we're gonna get it. I mean, we just opened up in North America. We're already beating Tea Time. Government of Ethiopia is pursuing a neutralist foreign policy. Next year, oh! We'll definitely want to bump up our offerings to Seoul. But Air Nile is going to get a big bump for that. Oh, Ocean is coming into Tokyo now. Air Nile's trying to expand into Oceania. We got 5 slots in Soviet Russia. Or did the slots get us? Alright. Let's go for it. I'm going to change my mind on flying into Soviet Russia. No, yes. Get rid of those slots. No, we need to do that. What else did I need to do? I think that's it. I just realized I haven't saved the game at all. I'm gonna do that when we get back into it. Travel network program successful. I think that might be the boost we need to get back on #1 for passengers overall. Let's see if it worked. It did not get us to #1. However, we're still #1 in profit, which is a nice consolation prize. Five slots in Toronto, 5 slots in Houston. Go to New York. Alright, Olympics are going to Seoul. We need to make sure that we're ready for that. Budgets all look good. I forgot to save. We'll do it next time. I think next turn I should probably check in with the crew again. See what we can do to get those passenger numbers up. Because now Tea Time is #1. Air Nile is #2. That's surprising. Ocean's still hanging in there. And Tea Time also now #1 in profits as well. We slipped to #3. Okay. But we did a lot better in passenger ranking. We're closing the gap. So that ad campaign is working. Sydney and Melbourne? That's a very short flight. actually. Okay, before I do anything else, end my turn. No. Push the right button, Dusty. Save. And meeting time. One non-profitable business venture. Business venture. Yeah, let's talk about that. London and Athens. New Delhi and Bombay. I forgot about that one. LA and London. I think New York and London would probably be better. And then Tokyo and Cairo? Hold on just a second, everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, they are. Blah, blah, blah. Tokyo to Sydney. Okay. Tokyo and Beijing. The IL-86. I don't have any of those. Why are you telling me to use planes I don't have? Larger plane, raise the fare. Just see. Talking about raising the fares again. Tokyo, Manila. Raise the fare. Raise the fare. Raise the fare. Good Lord. Raise all the fares. Use a what? Was that MD-80? MD-80. Okay. LA and Houston. That one's fine. LA on Honolulu is good. Okay. All these little changes. Ooh. Well, I did that last time. So we're not doing it again. You only get one. Well, let's make some changes here. Got a lot of them. Tokyo and Sydney use the B747-300. And bump up the fare. Oh shoot, I gotta go buy some IL-86s. Those are expensive. Let's do 3... 2. Let's do 3-2. And then Tokyo to Seoul. Can't really... I have to change the plane. Which, I mean, I could do. Yeah, let's do that. And increase the fare. Tokyo and Hong Kong. Wants us to use the A310. Do I have any of those? I got one. I got four. I mean, what I meant to say. And bump up the fare. Tokyo, Singapore, use the A310 and bump up the fare. Tokyo to Manila, bump up the fare. Tokyo to Fukuoka, I can't do because I don't have an IL-86. Tokyo to Guam, increase the fare. Sydney to Perth. Change to an MD-80. LA to Houston. Increase the number of planes there. I can't. And just use a bigger plane. Okay, let's save what we got. And turn. Okay. Let's see what that did. Did a lot of good. Made over 100 million. Add to the bank. Still in third place, though. In overall passengers. Still closing the gap on passengers in Southeast Asia. We're winning in Oceania. We're doing as good as we can in North America. We need to open up somewhere else. I'm thinking South America. Or maybe the Middle East, because lots of people are getting in on the Middle East. We can also bump up in okay. So let's do those changes we couldn't do because we didn't have the IL-86. And that was Tokyo to Beijing. And Tokyo to Fukuoka. And then I want to do more Tokyo to Seoul, because that's about to get super popular. I don't have any more of those. Okay. More slots in Tokyo! Yay! Oh, look at this! Look at this! #1 in profit. #1 in passengers overall. Not by much. Only by about 1,400 passengers, but still #1! Yeah! Almost #1 in Southeast Asia. We are off by just a tiny bit, like 10%. And we could easily overtake North America, too. Things are looking up. But we fell to #2 in Oceania, so we gotta work on that. But I also think that we should open up in South America, because no one's there yet. Get the early start on that. Okay. So we gotta wait for a little bit, although we do have Crawford back. Can we do anything in the Middle East? Not really. That's not what I want to do. Brad is going to open up a regional hub in London. And I think we should just kind of bide our time. Tea Time is now able to go completely around the world. Olympics are in Seoul. We are ready for it. I mean, I know Airlines is probably going to beat us in passengers because they are based in Seoul. Not a whole lot I can do about that. But we're not too far off the mark. We're back down to #3, but it's still neck and neck and neck, except for Ocean. Mark Hildreth should probably just stick to voice acting. Great voice actor! Doesn't really know how to run an airline. Air Nile has beaten us in Southeast Asia and Oceania, so we gotta work on that. Alright, I think one more turn and we will be done for the night. But definitely not done with this game. Osaka? Oh yeah, that was an option. I chose not to pursue. London hub, go! Alright. South America. We need to open up a hub. We need to get more slots in Mexico City, which we're working on. But we need to open up a hub. Don't have any flights going there yet. That would also help. Let's fix that. Oh. LA to Mexico City. Here we go. Good Lord! How in the hell? Look at that fare! That is Ocean doing that. Mark Hildreth is basically giving away flights from Vancouver to Mexico City. Got a feeling we're going to end up losing money on that, but at least that'll get us a foot in the door to open up that regional hub that we need in Mexico City. And as always, Crawford will do the honors. It's something Mark Hildreth said. Just give away flights. Hey, you want to go to Mexico? Here. It's on me. Now, Oceania, what are we going to do with you? Need to bump up here. Nandi? Papit? Brisbane? Melbourne? Adelaide? Auckland. Yeah, let's go to Auckland. Oh, I guess we do need... Yeah. I know. Go get me some airport slots in Auckland. Alright, we're set up for the Olympics, so that's going to help a little bit. I mean... Let's compare here. Air Nile. Wait a minute, that's Jeff the Intern. Jeff the Intern is a double agent! He's working for me, but he's also working for Air Nile. No wonder we're in second place. I call shenanigans. Who's working at tea time? Someone that kind of looks like Sally Poe. And someone that kind of looks like Detective Sipowicz from NYPD Blue. No, that's his twin brother. Yeah, we need to watch Jeff the Intern. Who's working for Hildreth? Well, that sure as hell looks like Catra Winter to me. And a Brad Crawford lookalike. And W is working for more Kildrith. Airline industry, man. People jumping ship everywhere. So that's what it looks like right now. I am going to save, and we are going to say goodbye for now. But yeah, save. Save. Save right there. Good game. I just need to check one thing here real quick. And wonder why my thing is going off, even though I silenced it. Shush. Fix that in a second. Anyway, so what's coming up next? Jackbox is on Thursday this week again, since I will be otherwise occupied on Tuesday evening. So Thursday, regular time, 8 to 10. Hope you can join us for that. And then Saturday, we'll be back in Breath of the Wild. We got ourselves a horse, so that's good. Now we got to go to the other village and do a thing that I forget, unfortunately. So we'll have to figure that out. But until we can get there, this is Dusty. Oh, hang on. My thing didn't work. There we go. So now, until next time, this is Dusty saying thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.